a very easy.
No,
that's
clip
a
that,
cop-out.
motherfucker.
That's a cop-out. That's the pre-roll.
Episode 10, by the way.
Episode 10. Welcome. April the 2nd,
Yes,
2026. We're still here.
we're still here, baby.
Let's be honest, we are recording this slightly before April the 2nd, so hopefully we are still here.
Didn't need to bring that up, but yes, I concur.
It's not live, which people know it's not live right now.
They know it's not live.
Because you think they think that we're right now. We're in the YouTube
My
studio.
watch literally says 7:08
Does it?
p.m.
Oh wow! Wow, really?
Yeah,
Does it?
yeah. On April the 2nd.
On April the
20
2nd. Okay, well,
Don't look at my watch
No, I'm
because it's
looking
not
at
true.
it. Anyway, so April Fools is. Are you a fan of April Fools or not?
Nah,
You
no,
like it? You don't like it?
you grew out of it. I mean, it's childish.
For me, it's just. I wish, honestly, people would just put a bit more effort into there. If you're going to trick
Or at
someone,
least-
put some effort in. Don't be like.
But everybody sees it coming. Everybody sees it coming.
Yeah,
Stop
just
it.
like
Stop it. You should have said. Did you catch the look in his eyes
Yeah.
when I said that?
Yes, it's 360. Everyone can.
The excitement that was brewing in your eyes.
Everybody sees me coming.
Nobody can say the word "coming" around this guy.
No. Nobody can say it. Nobody can do it.
The other
Nobody
day,
can
I got
stop
a message. Not the other day. The other week, I got a message from Colin Fitz
Fits him.
during my Saturday program with Oz, and he said, Jay, by the way, you said you got a pain in your knee. I was suffering that day with a pain in my knee, just above my knee. And he goes, he said, clearly, Jason, it's from when you're running and your penis knocking against your knee.
Of course.
I go, first of all, I mean, that's a double lie. Running, me,
right, yeah.
and also that
It's
my
not gonna be
penis can
knocking
reach my
knee.
just
If
above my
anything-
knee.
If anything, it'll be breaking your ankle. Mela, we are today talking about holidays.
Yes,
Before
bad
we get
holiday
to
stories.
holidays, we need to mention our sponsors.
Yes.
So we've got, obviously, Bruvv are with us, as they always are, so thank you.
Bruvv, double V, follow them on Instagram. They're very active. I like their videos.
Very active. And they're in Balzan.
They're in Balzan.
Anyway, all their food is amazing. You like the food?
They
Yeah,
open
yeah, so
super early. I drive by sometimes around 7:15 a.m. They've been already
They're there.
open.
They're there.
They're there. I think they're there before 6.
making
I mean before
bagels
7.
and timpano.
Yep.
Today we've got onion jam bagel,
Yep, over here.
chicken serrano wrap,
Over here.
and pistachio cookies. I'm going to eat one of these pistachio cookies.
I might have a bite. Oh, God. Here we go.
What? I'm eating it.
Okay,
I'm
eat it.
eating a pistachio.
While you eat it, they also make their own peanut butters, almond butters, coconut, and cashew butters, I
Cashew
believe.
butters.
I think we have one open.
Yes, we do.
I might dip
Your
some
testicles
my
into the cashew, and then we can invite.
one of Annette's pistachio cookies in the peanut butter.
Oh, right. That's a good idea.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's a good idea.
Also, let's we have some homemade Bruvv iced tea as well.
Yeah, it's really good.
Fog Buddies in Hamrun.
You talk about fog buddies while I.
Let me talk about
Well,
Fog
I-
Buddies a little while. Besides the obvious, which we can't legally say on camera,
But everybody knows what we're talking about.
you can go and get your renewable, or what do they call them?
Refills.
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 From Fog Buddies. They got every flavor in the world, literally. They got scented candles. They've got gadgets as well. They got headphones. They got,
They got loads of stuff.
gaming gadgets.
Loads
Yeah,
of stuff.
they
And
got
stuff
even,
for you to enjoy with your partner.
and they've got a whole section of adult-related gadgets.
Gadgets. Yeah.
Toys.
Knickknacks.
Knickknacks.
Also, we need to mention K Concepts, who are our printing partners. K Concepts created these wonderful stickers, these wonderful T-shirts.
And I'm wearing mine today.
You're wearing yours today, yeah.
We're buddies.
We're buddies. And these beautiful whiskey glasses right here. So thank you, K Concepts. K Concepts specialize in professional design and print solutions for weddings, events, and corporate projects. I said that without even looking at the screen.
Did you?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm good. Oh, I'm good. Yes, hire me for all your voiceover needs. Anyway, thank you.
Or me.
Thank you, K Concepts. So today, holidays.
Holidays. Bad holidays.
Bad holidays.
I've got a story.
You've got a story of a terrible holiday.
Well, it was actually an amazing holiday. I convinced my parents because they were threatening to move to Malta when I was still a teenager
In Canada.
Yeah, far before I was even ready to consider this.
Right.
So I said, since you're thinking of this, I got to go to Mexico with my friends.
Very
I was
nice.
16. I went to Acapulco.
So because you guys are thinking about going to Malta, I'm going to go to Mexico.
That's what I said. Yeah, and it worked.
Okay, wow.
They
bought that.
They allowed us to go. Me and two mates. It was a great week. A week in Acapulco,
went
Mexico.
loco in Acapulco.
We went loco in Acapulco, and we got up to all sorts.
Yeah.
Met some fine people. Met some girls.
Well,
You know.
Mexican?
No. Canadian girls, actually. Oddly enough, weird, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't like.
I was there, and yeah.
No offense, Canadian girl.
No. But we did party with some local girls.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
But the story where kind of got a little bit negative. I obviously I drank a little too much. I was 16,
Check.
and I don't know what it's like these days. I've read that teens these days, Gen Z,
Don't really drink.
they don't drink much.
Yeah, they're sensible now.
Yeah, they're sensible. We weren't sensible.
No.
At all. This was 1989.
One? Okay.
No. I hate you so much. This was like just after Christmas, 1989.
After the big scare of the 1970s, or when it was
Yes, after the
oil crisis.
the threat of not segregation. I was going to say
Right.
segregation. What am I saying?
Oh.
The 1930s. What happened in the 30s?
Hitler, the rise of Nazism. Anyway, you were in Mexico.
Yeah, and I went on this
with
boat
some Nazis?
tour. What are you doing? What are you doing right now? What did you just say?
I just said you were partying with some Nazis from the 1930s. Hey, yeah, you were in Mexico partying.
Stop interrupting me.
Ah, okay.
All right, there we go. If he says Nazis one more time, I'm going to break this table on his penis. That'll shut you up for a little while. So we were on this boat party, cruise more or less, and there was a drinking game, a competition. And I was like, right. And they asked if there were any Canadians or Americans, or whatever. I was the Canadian who raised my hand, and we had to drink this tequila on our knees with our hands behind our back,
Yeah.
you know, worm and everything. We had to drink as much as we could, and also then run with a lime between our legs, drop. I forget the details.
The usual kind of.
The usual antics. And I drank for the longest amount of tequila.
So you won.
Something like 19, 20 seconds.
Very nice.
Straight.
Very good.
Straight. And
Very
it was,
good.
Yeah, but I had alcohol poisoning.
Wow, in
Mr.
Mexico,
Hippie.
alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's a cool story. man.
It was pretty bad. I don't remember much of it. I don't think I saw any medical help. I should have.
You should have.
Being 16, you can really
You
get
don't-
over that.
Exactly. Your body was strong.
Hope-
Arisa, nowadays you'd be
Weak.
you wouldn't make it.
They would need an intravenous.
Yeah, you wouldn't make it. Well, so that,
Oh, I wouldn't make it at this age.
yeah, you
yes.
wouldn't make it.
No, I would die.
So, but that's not really a terrible story.
It was
It's
a
not-
terrible occurrence on that holiday.
Yeah. Did you recover quickly? Were you still with the Canadian girls? Did you get any?
They took care of me.
Did you get any action with them afterwards?
A little bit of action.
They were
Yeah.
impressed still.
Yeah,
Of course, it's
yeah,
this guy. Like what he can do.
The other two losers, I was alone with them on this cruise. The other two losers I was with didn't come with me.
Oh my god! Well, I've got a story. I've got a couple of stories. One, when I was about 16, me and my mates wanted to go to Pull, so we went to Rome. We went to Italy. We wanted to go to Italy, and back then you go to a travel agent, and he'd be like, "Okay, I'll tell you what to do." And this travel agent,
Did you tell him your intentions?
yes, and
That
this
you wanted
travel
to pull?
agent- Yes, and this travel agent, I think he was selling package holidays, and I think he needed to fill a certain quota for a certain package holiday. So we wanted to go. First, we think we'll go to Ibiza, then we're like, go to Rome, and we told him, and the guy was like, "We'll go to Rome," but
You and your mates, because I know your mates, you should have went to Mykonos.
Vero. But then, and I'd like, honestly,
You would have pulled for sure.
I did once go to Greece. I'll tell you about Greece. But so we went to Rome, and this guy managed to upsell us a 4 days in Assisi.
Assisi?
Assisi. And we're like, who are we going to pull? And then we were like, well, I'd never been to Assisi. Obviously, back then it wasn't Google. You didn't Google shit. So like, okay, let's go. This is going to be a normal town, right?
Don't just like people.
It's not a normal town, dude. It's just like nuns and like.
It's a pilgrimage town.
So many nuns and priests. Literally, couldn't even buy a porno mag. I was honestly, I was wanking off to my own drawings, and I can only draw stick figures, and that was all I could wank off to, dude. It was horrible. 4 days in Assisi.
Being in Assisi, there weren't any like animal related materials. Oh, it's Assisi, right? Saint Francis of Assisi. That's what it's famous for. Saint Francis.
What is the same?
Listen, it's his fault I go down these. I just want to point this out. Well, I'm going to point this out.
I'm
going to point this out. Everything I've said on this show is a direct result of the path that this guy leads me into.
That's a very easy.
No,
that's
clip
a cop out.
motherfucker.
That's a cop out. That's the pre-roll. It's I have to make a point. we are animal lovers on this show.
We are.
But Jay in more ways than one.
Oh, no. Don't start that.
No, we are animal lovers on this show. You remember, like, I don't know how many episodes ago, when we had the story of the dog who jumped from the dog, and we were shocked. We're animal lovers.
I hated that. I did not like that story at all.
I didn't like it either. We laughed, but we didn't like it.
It happened.
It happened. We laughed because it was a fun.
We laughed because of the circumstances.
Exactly, but it's a horrible story.
If you go back to that episode, you see my reaction.
It was horrible.
I didn't see that coming.
We didn't see anyone coming. He has seen animals coming from very close up.
Not me.
We didn't see that one. The point is, we are animal lovers on this. For example, now I am kind of the god of some snails. So a few weeks ago, I just
saved a snail outside of the studio.
Really?
Yeah, it was in front of the car park entrance.
Where did you put it?
I put it in some bushes.
Tayyip. Who's pushing?
I won't say her name out of respect.
So the name is Bush. Oh, Mr. Name.
I think her name's Jennifer.
Yeah. Anyway, so basically a few weeks ago, somebody came up to me with a big bag of snails.
Snails.
Yeah, and I think
he wanted to consume.
I think he wanted me to eat, and it was just we literally were having a meal. This guy was like, "Oh, Steve, all right," and he brings this bag of snails. He's like, "Here you go. This is for you."
Strange person.
Dude,
bag of snails. Well, you do live in Sijui.
I do not know how to. I did it, but I do not know how to cook these snails. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do with them.
Yeah.
I left them in the car for like a day. I forgot them, and then next day I had like snail trails all over inside the car. I don't know what to do with these snails, man. Me and Indri decided that we were gonna, me and my son, we were going to release them in the wild. So
they were still alive.
We sang "Born Free," and we kind of went and took them.
Can I just ask you one question? What is the state of the smell of your car right now?
Oh, yeah, it was. I mean, they were there for.
And so much Steve Healy's car.
They were there for what?
They were there. Used to snail trails.
You think snails smell? You can't even smell anything but long go.
Snails. You left them in the car for a day.
Anyway, we let these snails go. Stupidly into a field. I didn't realize. So there's probably some farmer whose crops I fucked up. I'm very sorry.
No,
but then I still found, like, literally in the washing machine next day, like, because my coat was in the car, I found about 7 other snails. I'm like, what? So anyway, put them in an aquarium, and now we're looking after these snails. And these snails have now they've mated with each other. I've seen snails doing it, man, and it's.
I don't think there's an act of doing it.
Things come out of their head.
Do they connect?
Things come out of their face, and they kind of. And anyway.
Really?
So
it's
snails,
more of a cerebral shag.
It is. Anyway, and then we had all these snail eggs, and now all these snail eggs have now they've hatched. So
they lay eggs.
They lay eggs, dude. So they've hatched. So now I'm looking at these.
But eggs, not in the traditional sense. Like
no, they look like white little dots.
Dots. Yeah. Like, I was gonna say,
you know, when
like fish eggs,
like when you spunk and you're dehydrated. Anyway, so now these have all hatched, and they are. So now there's all these snails that only exist because of me. I am the god of these snails, basically. I'm only so I'm like Francis. My point is to take it back. I'm like Francis of Assisi.
The Francis of Assisi, but in this in sperm and snails.
There you go. So,
snail sperms.
Thank you, Moira Delia. If you want to do a collaboration, get in touch.
I don't think she wants her name associated with whatever you just said.
I love
personally.
They're all animals, dude. We're all God's creation.
I don't understand how we can't go one episode without mentioning spunk, wanking. Well, that's not our fault. The shit comes from
that's the viewers.
From our viewers.
Anyway.
So you didn't pull in the CC.
I didn't pull
going
in
back.
CC, and once.
Did any of your friends pull?
Well, no. We pulled ourselves off.
You didn't.
I don't know.
Was it a soggy biscuit scenario?
Have you ever played soggy biscuit?
I've never been in a school that promoted this kind. Don't you have to be in like one of those posh English rugby playing schools?
I know people who have played soggy biscuit. I've never played myself.
Really?
I've never played myself. I mean, but also,
did he lose?
Because the thing is with soggy biscuit, the unfortunate thing is you lose when if you're the guy who comes quickest, you win.
Yeah.
So it's basically it kind of punishes you for something that later on in life you want, right? You want to be the guy who lasts longest. But it depends what the biscuit is, of course.
Oh,
if it's a chocolate digestive,
a November bone,
a November bone. If it's a November bone, that does it for me. Bella, talking of November bones, the worst holiday you've ever been on We've been asking people to send in their worst holidays. We got this from somebody who is anonymous. Can you scroll that up, please, Ayrton?
Oh, it's a weekend break story. I like this.
Weekend break in Malta. My daughter's boyfriend leaned against the stone arch in our room, and it caved in onto his head. Holy shit.
God.
Luckily, no major injury. I walked into our room to find 4 huge blocks of stone on the floor. At first, I thought they were pillows. Right, man.
What kind of pillows is it? Yeah.
And the bleeding teenager.
Oh, my God.
Hotel staff went on defensive, suggesting we were lucky they were not suing us for damage. Fuck, man.
Are they serious? Only in Gozo, right? Or was it in Gozo?
in Balzan.
Oh, okay.
Jesus,
Fair enough.
But can you imagine? You almost like these stone fell on your head or whatever, and now the
what
hotel,
kind of hotel is this?
Subsequently, police were brought in. We were later given a new room and an apology. That's all. Not even like a new. They didn't give him 2 days.
I mean, that's a lawsuit right there.
I mean, yeah. Well. I hope
this hotel is lucky it wasn't an American tourist.
If it was an American tourist, they would be gone. You want to read this one? This is Miriam.
Miriam. Okay. Miriam said Paris, New Year's Eve, 2003. She's setting the scene. When me and my partner Joe, she's naming him too.
Yeah.
Joe ended up with a wall of SWAT team police marching towards us when they were trying to round up hooligans near the Eiffel Tower. Then the metro line we needed was also taken over by hooligans. Nightmare. Never again.
Yeah, wow. She goes into a bit more detail. I think it's all her story, yeah.
So after being chased by a wall of SWAT officers in full armored gear, we found our metro line closed. So we took a bus, had no idea where we needed to stop since we always had taken the metro line. Then we eventually stopped and walked for what seemed like hours. Maybe it was 1 hour. Until we met an American couple.
Yeah, there you go, America.
Who were also lost.
Oh, bloody Americans.
Found their hotel and got a taxi from their hotel to ours. By this time, it was 5 a.m.
Hey, 1 Year's Eve, 5 a.m. Come on, baby.
We dropped into bed exhausted, so no jiggy. Then at 7 a.m., we get a call from reception to go get our breakfast.
What hotel is this that they actually called them?
Well, you can
guys, you have your breakfast.
You can program. You tell them, listen, give me a wake-up call.
New Year's Day, yo.
Yeah, it's true. I will not repeat what Joe told them in Maltese and in English. I want to know what Joe said.
Yeah, go on, tell us. What did Joe say? Hey, but wow, that's a rock and roll, Miriam.
Yeah, rock and roll. I mean, New Year's Eve Paris. I mean, that might be cool, but they do like to riot in France, don't they?
Yeah,
they must say
they're up,
like to.
They're up. They do revolt
for any.
If they feel like people are not respecting them enough,
yeah.
there's like French revolutions. Oh,
well, absolutely,
famously,
yeah.
Oh yeah, I had a story, a New Year's Eve. I've got a couple of kind of New Year's Eve stories. One when I was 15 in London. My sister, who lived there at the time, she bet me if you can snog like 10 people, I'll give you X amount of money. I can't remember what. So New Year's
was
Eve.
The number 10?
I can't. Maybe 10, maybe more.
Well, if you're gonna snog a bunch of people, New Year's Eve at midnight is the time to do it.
And I went for it, dude. And I won that bet. Another time. I was doing volunteer work. Remember, you remember me when I did volunteer work for a year? We went to Namibia.
In Africa, right? Yeah, in Namibia, yeah.
And Christmas and New Year, we went off on a little holiday, and we were in Zambia on a river, kind of. And we did this river cruise, and I got absolutely hammered, like really so drunk. We ended up meeting these Americans who were also doing volunteer work, but they were doing like
proper volunteer work,
Christian
for Jesus,
Christian missionary.
Oh, they were spreading the word, were they?
And I became very offensive towards them because very leery and very drunk.
Sure.
And I convinced them that we should go to their hotel to have a party at their hotel because they were in a really good. So I took,
as in like an orgy.
No, orgy. These were Christian missionaries, dude.
You may have poisoned the well.
I didn't poison any well. Anyway, so we took. Apparently, these were the guys. I think we mentioned them in some previous episode. I don't know if if part of what they were doing was they were teaching people safe sex, which is great. But I think one of the things they were encouraging were, and I'm not sure 100%, but I think it was to have a wank instead of because that's quite safe sex, right? So I've
never met those kinds of Christians.
Anyway, we went to their hotel. Maybe I was very drunk, or maybe I just suggested it would be a good idea for them to do. But
that seems like
we went. I got drunk. I literally passed out on their lawn, and just woke up like 3 hours later.
Where was Kat in all this?
Oh, she was. We were like a group of volunteers, so I think she was just.
She left your ass.
She left me.
Yeah. This guy's.
So I woke up New Year's Day. I think it was New Year's Day on a random hotel. Just with.
So what happened at midnight though on New Year's Eve?
No, New Year's Eve we got drunk.
Oh, then you okay.
Anyway, if they're watching now, I'd like to apologise for ruining their New Year's, because then I was I was throwing up and everything on the lawn, and I'm with those guys.
We've all been there,
the wankers. Anyway, Happy New Year to them, and I hope you're watching. Mela,
shall we move on to the next section?
Let's move on to our next section. This is the Agony Uncle section. This is our Agony Uncle section, and as you can hear, there's a bit of laughter going on. Because I said Happy New Year to these guys.
The Americans, yeah? Did you? In April. Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Like you said, it was a very good night.
It was a very good night. These are our stories. Thank you for all the people who've sent in their stories, Bill Hart.
Yes.
The Agony Uncle.
We'll have a winner by the way. We're going to pick one.
We will.
That, tickled our pinks.
Tickled our what?
I meant fancy.
These are our Agony Uncle letters. Dear Multiverse boys, I have an issue I hope you can help. Me and my boyfriend had one of those weeks where we argued about everything. Literally, the only thing we could agree on was to watch the Multiverse.
Hey!
Worth it. It started about my mum, and then it became about his hygiene, and it just became worse and worse. Then, out of the blue, he asked me to marry him. I said yes, but as soon as I said yes, I saw the colour drain out of his face. I have a feeling he just asked me to marry him so we could end the argument because he wanted to go out with his friends and we do not like leaving arguments unresolved before going out. How can I figure out if he wants to marry me? If we do get married, will you DJ at our wedding, Jay? Stop.
Jay. I don't know how offended he gets.
Stop, son. You know what? I hope he leaves your ass. That's it. This is my advice to you. I hope he leaves your ass.
You had to tell her.
I hope.
Zup, Sormuk as well.
I hope you're done. I hope he leaves you. That's it. Scroll up.
Go back to that story because I need some points from here. First of all,
scroll up.
First of all, this guy did so many things wrong.
What does he do?
He did so many things wrong.
What?
We don't know his name, do we? No, the
boyfriend.
Boyfriend. First of all, resorting to that kind of reaction just to end an argument is the worst thing anyone can do.
I'm sure it's been done many times before.
And of course it has.
Yes.
Men are stupid. Men, even if they get a hint that they're going to get laid, they'll probably propose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're that stupid. We do stupid things we've been doing that for time.
Yeah.
Exactly. So all of the time. But the fact that she believes,
why did she say yes, Mum?
that's also a good point.
Yeah, her judgment is obviously wrong. Also, the fact that she wants you to DJ at her wedding, her judgment, and not.
I don't DJ weddings, darling.
Doesn't DJ. Would you like me to? In the bub. Here we go. Next.
Hey, let me read this one. Maybe she wants me to do a voiceover for her. Hi, Jay and Steve. I'm really enjoying the podcast. The Would You Rathers are hilarious. Thank you. This is anonymous. Yeah. I am writing to you with a dilemma I think many people have. Okay. Let's see. My boyfriend has got a tattoo of his ex on his arm. Ooh, I hate it. I don't blame you.
His ex?
I want him to remove it, but I don't want to bring it up because it would not be cool to bring it up. Well, I mean, it's on his body. I mean, I think you have the right to bring it up.
Well, hold on. We'll read the next bit.
Also, I worry if I ask him to remove it, he might take that to mean that I want to take things to another level with him, and I'm not sure yet. Okay, so it's early days. I just want him to get rid of it from his own free will. How can I get him to do that? Help me.
How can I make him to do something from his own free will? I mean, come on.
I would use comedy to my advantage.
Right. Well,
I would tease her about it.
Yeah. Oh,
like if I'm in this anonymous person's situation, it's early days, right?
Yeah.
I would maybe start joking about it, start ribbing him about it.
Clive?
Yeah.
Like
was Clive better than me?
Yeah. What she says,
or whatever,
actually,
or
yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he actually Actually, yeah, he was.
It was. Yeah. Well, then it backfires in your face. What are you gonna do, right?
I mean, Anonymous, you cannot make him do something from his own free will. It's called free will.
Also, context. We needed more context here.
Yeah,
It's another prime example.
Gave us quite. I mean, what kind of
Well, all we know is that this guy with the tattoo is a dude. We don't know what the ex's sex is. We don't know what this person's sex is.
Does that make
It would have helped me in my
your just mentally to think about?
Yes, because I could visualize it. You know,
picturize. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You know what? I think this. I think you should maybe get a tattoo of your ex. Maybe she needs to get a tattoo of her ex on it, of her ex on her body. Be like, oh yeah, I never showed you somewhere on her body that she's never showed you. Maybe
but
like
not permanent.
Inside of her falda, like inside of her flat. So she's never seen.
And we had to go there.
Never seen. He's never seen. Somewhere where he's never seen, right? And be like,
Good God.
just have like written, I don't know, Ayrton, like all the way up in
Worst
Comic Sans.
Worst recommendation ever.
So, but anyway, but I do like her. I do like this person more than the other person who just wanted you to.
Oh, of course you do. Yes, yes.
So
it's a competition. I see.
Good luck with it all. Good luck with it all.
And if you end up getting married, you could ask me to DJ your wedding.
But he probably, but he won't do it.
I won't do it,
and neither will I.
I've only DJ'd one wedding.
Really?
And it was an English wedding in Gozo on the beach. It was awesome.
Yeah, were you good?
I thought I was pretty good. Yeah. I emceed an Indian wedding last summer.
Oh, was he good?
In Gozo as well.
Fun.
Oh, it was great. It was great fun.
Yeah.
Joseph Muscat was there.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he getting married?
No, he was there.
Okay, I don't know. But I mean,
was he getting married?
Enough. Maybe he's living.
Maybe
he lives a special double life. I don't know.
Your veiled attempt at comedy failed, there,
it was
sir.
Not a veiled attempt. It was journalism. It was an attempt at journalism. I tried to find.
He was a journalist too.
Some cutting edge stories.
Anyway, it was a fun night.
Anyway, but so we're not DJing at your wedding.
No, unless you pay us loads of money.
Then we'll consider.
We'll do it for 1,000.
Then we'll consider it. And on that note, that was our agony uncle section.
Let's skip forward because time is an issue. We're going to go right to the would you rather.
So we're going to end.
And since the previous young lady or young man said that they enjoy the would you rather so much,
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, so would you rather, Jay, be stuck in a camper van with a friend who wouldn't stop wanking, or not have a holiday all year?
Yeah.
Which one? Yeah.
I'm not having a holiday all year.
Well, yeah, man. It depends who your friend is. If it's Oz.
If it's Sydney Sweeney,
it's Oz.
I'm there.
Sydney Sweeney, your friend?
Well, no, not yet. Not yet. A friend.
So,
well, you didn't specify sex.
No,
so if it is one of my female friends and I find her somewhat attractive, yes, I'll take it.
So you're stuck in the camper van with there just watching. You can't get involved. You just kind of...
Okay, fine.
All week. All week, dude.
What, a whole week? I can't go out for food?
No. The food is brought to you. So they deliver through the window whilst
they always change.
Whilst someone else will go, if she's going, I don't know what that is.
Can I ask, is it possible for a would you rather to just stay as it's asked?
Never. So you would, or not have a holiday all year. Okay, let's say it's...
That's easy. I won't have a holiday all year.
Yeah, about 2 years. How far will it go? How far will you take this? Man, 4 days of a holiday with me, but I'm wanking all the time.
You?
Me. 4 days.
No.
4 days. Friday to Monday. Long weekend.
No.
The weekend on Independencia.
No.
But then...
You remind me, and I know you'll take this as a compliment, but it would be like being stuck with the character that Rick Mail played in Bottom.
That would be. That is a
Yeah. I know you love Rick Mail. I love Rick Mail too. Not as much as you, but that series.
But 4 days.
No.
You can sleep.
I'll take no holiday for 2 years.
3 years.
No.
Let's see how far.
2 years.
At what point would you accept this? 5 years? Still, you wouldn't.
That's tough. 5 years of not getting off Malta.
No, and no holiday from work. You're working.
What?
7 days a week.
Oh, God.
5 years or 4 days.
7 days a week.
Eva, this is or 4 days. No, just Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Okay.
I'm
going back to
wanking.
the original question.
4 days.
Not you. I get to choose the friend.
Okay, but who is it? You need to tell us now. Who's the friend that you're watching wank for 4 days? Who's it gonna be?
Oh, that's horrible.
Who's it gonna be, dude?
I can't really say.
You have to. Yes, you have to keep eye contact with them all the time for 4 days. So even when the delivery guy comes with the food, with the pizza, you have to just get it like this.
All right, just because of your intrusion, I'm picking Matthew Cesario
Watching him wank. You're watching him wank.
of the Caveman
Damn.
podcast.
Damn, you're watching him wank for 4 days. So, okay, and would you accept that, Matthew? Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, you would?
Yeah. I mean,
Shit.
by the end of day 2, it's just blood spurting out at this point.
His bone marrow. Not his blood, his fucking marrow. In Maltese, il modoloon. Hey, I'm asking you this next
Hey, I
feature
take it away.
Would you rather, Steve, have a naked couple in their 80s, always with geriatrics, having sex in your hotel bed, or have crusty sheets? This is a bit of an open-ending. Okay, the crusty sheets, obviously, in your next holiday.
Yeah, I imagine this is over the holiday. Also,
Yes,
you have a
yes.
holiday. Like, you have a holiday, you've got a week somewhere, and every time you go home, and you go back to the hotel, you've either got...
For the entire holiday,
You've
you
only
have
got-
crusty sheets. You can't change them. You have
Okay.
to sleep on the crusty sheets.
Yeah.
Or have an
So
80s
these guys
couple.
ate every night. These guys are shagging in my bed.
Yes.
You gotta go
Sir
for
Ian McKellen.
Sir Ian
And-
McKellen. And who else? Go on, who else? Who's the other one?
I'm trying to
Who's
think.
the other one? Hey,
I'm trying to think.
Okay.
I'm trying to think.
Okay.
I can't think of anybody that old.
Okay.
Then the ghost of Rock Hudson.
I
At this
would-
stage, it's an exorcism.
I would. I mean,
Go
if
on.
that's the case, I'd go for those guys.
Really?
I mean, dude, Sir Ian McKellen.
That's also true.
And I
Yes.
mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, like, I'm all I'm doing is they're just having sex in my hotel bed. So, I mean, I could still sleep. Oh, they're just shagging around me.
I'm not as good as changing the rules with the would you rather
mean,
as you are.
I was very free. I let you do whatever you want with
Yeah.
your other. But
So you would, okay,
So,
all right.
So now you're going on holiday with Matthew. Now after this,
Where are we going?
where are you going? Where's the caravan going to be parked?
And listen, if I'm gonna have to put up with that fucking nonsense, I want like the Amalfi Coast or something. At least I can look out the window and
God,
dream.
you need eye contact with him. You can't look
What?
at the Amalfi Coast
24/7.
24/7. You can't look at the Amalfi Coast.
I can,
But you can't, dude.
but I can.
You might as
There are
well
windows all around the camper van.
be in Swartar because all you're doing is looking at...
Shit, I could get those goggles from the last episode. The Steve Healy merch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
winner today.
Who's our winner? Who are we gonna do it to? Who are we gonna give it to?
Let's give it to Miriam, the Paris New Year's Eve.
Plus, I mean,
2000.
and we have her details, so
We have all of
that,
these.
that helps. Thank you, Miriam.
People.
Yeah.
So thank you, Miriam. Thank you to all the people
Who
who
was
sent
nearly
their stuff
killed. Her and Joe were nearly killed by hooligans in
on
Paris.
New Year's Eve 2003. and on that note, that's the end of this episode.
We'll be back in 2
We'll be
weeks
back in 2 weeks
for the penultimate episode.
Yes, the penultimate episode.
The penultimate
Meanwhile,
episode.
you go and enjoy your caravan trip with Matthew.
Yes.
And see you in 2 weeks' time. See you later, everybody. Bye.
Bye.